The second part of the lecture, that is extraction of metals, that too in details of the stages involved. First is the hydrolytic method. Hydrolytic method. What is the hydrolytic method? In this there is a separation of ore and gangue due to difference in density of particles. Particle density is different. Principle of this ore: separation of ore, denser ore particles settle in groove and the lighter gangue particles are washed down by water. What is the process? The ore is poured over a vibrating slope table. When a jet of water flows over it, the denser ore particles settle down. Next is the magnetic separation. The separation of magnetic ore from the non-magnetic gangue or magnetic gangue from non-magnetic ore. As you can see the apparatus, so this is the instrument for magnetic separation. Here pulverized ore is placed and the wheels are moving on, and these wheels on moving on this, the ore crushed ore is passed. This crushed ore will move on with the belt, and the magnetic and non-magnetic ore will move, and they get separated on the basis of their magnetic behavior. So this is the generally applied for those ores which are having magnetic properties. So the pulverized ore is placed on a conveyor belt. Crushing of the ore into a fine powder is called pulverization. The magnetic particles attracted to the magnetic wheel separate from the non-magnetic particles. Next is the froth flotation method. Separation of ore and gangue by preferential wetting. This is preferential wetting. Ore is wetted by the soil, floats on top. Gangue wetted by water settles down. So this is the froth flotation chamber, you can see, where the ore and oil are mixed together. They form a froth, and the metal is heavier settle down, and the impurities at the top can be removed. Chemical method. It is the separation of ore and gangue by the use of chemical, that is NaOH. As you can see in the Bayer's process during extraction of aluminium. During extraction of aluminium. Chemical method. Separation of ore is also done in case of the extraction of aluminium with the help of NaOH. After this is extraction of metal detailed stages. First is the conversion of concentrated ore to oxide. How to convert a concentrated ore to oxide? The method is roasting. We have already discussed what roasting is. Heating the ore in excess of air is known as roasting. The reactions are given below. After this, we have to study the calcination process. It is heating the concentrated ore in limited supply of air, that is in absence of air. The equation for calcination is also given, and it is done for the carbonate ore. It is done generally for the carbonate ore. Third step is the reduction of metallic oxides to its metal. Extraction of its metal based on activity series of metals. You can see that activity series has been given, and this is the only nature of classification of elements, that which metal will be extracted at which process. So this is the process for the separation of the elements. Third step is the reduction of metallic oxides to its metal. How the reduction is done? Activity series is given, the metals which are undergoing the electrolysis, and this is the electrolysis reaction. As you can see that these are the most important reactions which has been asked in the board exam. So this is the electrolysis process. We can also reduce our metallic oxide into metals with the help of reducing agent. Various reducing agents are there, as I've already discussed: carbon, carbon monoxide. So you can see that reduction of metallic oxide ZnO, Fe2O3, PbO, CuO is being reduced with the help of carbon or carbon monoxide. Next is the thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition includes reduction of mercury and silver. These oxides are being heated, that is thermally decomposed, and this is the product obtained. After this, the last step is electro refining, that is impure metal is converted to pure method. As you can see, various steps are given. Now we have to discuss about the extraction of aluminium. It is the most important process. So the ore is used for extraction of aluminium is bauxite, and with the help of chemical method NaOH is also used. In this, the process used is Bayer's process, and the conversion is impure bauxite to bauxite, that is Al2O3, which is hydrated form, and we have to convert it in anhydrous and pure form. You can see that impure bauxite is treated with NaOH, sodium aluminate and water is obtained. Sodium aluminate and water. And further, on heating of aluminum hydroxide, we get pure alumina. Step 2 is the conversion of concentrated ore to its oxide. And third step is reduction of metallic oxide to its metal. Various method, that is the electrolysis process, Hall-Herold's process, pure alumina to pure aluminum, electrolytic reduction, electrolyte is used, electrodes, and the reaction. Last is the electro refining of the impure metal, that is only for the reference purpose, and you can see that we are getting 99.5% pure metal is obtained. So it is a very good method. We are getting almost 100% purity. Third is, now we have to discuss about the extraction of aluminum in detail process, and we will be discussing it in our third lecture, that is extraction of aluminum in detail. Thank you.